What's going on, guys? It's Jev, and welcome back to Call of Duty World War II. Really quick, yesterday's video, if you haven't seen it yet, boxes were all fucked up. It's the 100% accuracy challenge. It is about as ridiculous as it sounds. If you want to go and watch that video to go and see that challenge and see me attempt that challenge and or complete it, I'm not going to spoil it. You can probably guess what the fuck happened, though. Also, right now, currently, by the time you're seeing this video, there is a live stream going on right now, twitch.tv/abstractsweater. It is a 24-hour charity stream. By the time that you're seeing this video, we're already going to be a few hours in, but we still have multiple hours to go, so come and check it out, either right when you finish this video or right when you're hearing this message. Anyway, yeah, as you guys know, I am not the best with controllers. I am not the best in the world with controlling my temper, and I'm also not the best in the world at preserving these controllers. I've broken controllers, I've snapped off paddles, I've had broken little triggers where things just didn't work, I've had buttons smushed in, I've had controllers completely destroyed where the bottom has fallen off. I've just all around just had a lot of bad things happen to controllers, and well, Scuff was nice enough to send me a new one after this one has the whole thing hanging off here. It's clicking a little funny. It's not as responsive as well. Some of the buttons are sinking in at this point from me just, you know, playing it and getting angry and just shit like that. So there's nothing better than having a nice, crispy new controller in your hands. We got another controller here, brand new controller, brand new Scuff. It's actually the same exact controller that I already have, but it's brand new, so fuck off, dumbass. This is the old controller. This is a new one. This is a new Scuff 2.0 controller. It's got like 4 fucking paddles on the back. I usually remove 2 of them just so I don't confuse myself. Here we go. All right, and we're in. Brand new controller. It's charging up. All right, cool. It's so nice to actually not feel like my thumbstick is falling off and things are actually responsive again. Everybody knows just, you know, after a while, whenever you're using any kind of controller, no matter what it is, just a normal controller, whatever it is that you use, there's always some sort of issue that ends up happening eventually. All right, let's go in the free-for-all and break this baby in. Here we go. I don't know about you guys, but for me, getting a brand new controller feels like it throws you off a little bit, but at the same time, it's like starting fresh. It's like starting brand new. Judging from the title of this video, you probably see it like God controller or some shit like that, and I just hit HQ again, I swear. Michael! Everybody has a certain controller or some sort of preference where they just perform substantially better than other people. Like for me, I know this is gonna sound weird, but there have been multiple occasions where I have actually plugged in my controller on a PC game where people are using a mouse and keyboard, which is supposed to be way better in comparison to this. You guys saw me playing Cod Ww2 on PC, and I was consistent, but my shot was very, very weird. It was very strange, and obviously not as well practiced as I am on a controller. There's always this weird preference that some people have that other people are just kind of weird about. Like, for example, I still play Claw just like this, even though I still have a Scuff. Now, a lot of people ask me, what the fuck is the point? Because usually, so the purpose of a Scuff, this is just talking about preferences here. Usually, the purpose of a Scuff is to keep you from using Claw, or if you don't have a Scuff, you end up using Claw. You use your pointer finger to push all of the face buttons. It's mainly so you don't need to take your thumb off of the stick in order to aim and jump at the same time, and the Scuff makes it so you're able to do that. I've played Claw since PlayStation 2. I played all the Tony Hawk games like Tony Hawk Underground, Underground 2, American Wasteland the most. Ooh, okay, snap. I still use the Scuff paddle to jump and this one to melee whenever you're on tactical. But I also use my pointer finger to just hit square and triangle to swap weapons and stuff like that without having to take my hands off of anything. That's just me, that's just how I've always done it. Because back on Tony Hawk, you would have to hold triangle while pressing yourself against the wall and jumping up the wall at the same time. So you would hold triangle at the same time, and to be able to do that, you either take your thumb and mesh it over the whole thing, you use your pointer finger to hold triangle the entire time. And ever since then, that's just kind of always what I've done. No matter what game I've played, whether it was on Halo, whether it was on Call of Duty, everything, I've always played the game like that. Now, that's not completely weird. I mean, there's multiple players and pro players especially that use Scuffs, but they also still use Claw at the same time. There are some that used to play Claw and then they switched over to a Scuff. Some people I know that don't like to use a Scuff, but they still just prefer to just do Claw straight up. Other people that don't do either of them. They just, you know, play the normal way. Or they play their own unique way. I've heard of some ways to hold the controller, like Octo or some shit like that it was called. I don't remember what it's called, but it was like some weird shit with the fucking, some pinky or something. I don't know. Don't ask me about that. I don't play that shit. Past all that. There are also other times where you kind of have this old reliable controller or just something that you are just so used to using, and you can get a better version of that certain thing, a completely proven better version of it, and you just don't perform nearly as well just because it's just not old reliable. It's not the controller that you've been using for so long, and it'll take time to break it in. I feel a little bit more accurate just because the controller's newer, but there's a couple little things that feel off. Like, I'm not used to how the stick is able to just actually snap back into place. I was used to just kind of like for example, if you take the left stick and move it left, it kind of stays left a little bit. You see it happen all the time where people are like AFK and spawn and all you see is their character slightly moving in this direction or something. I kind of get used to that and kind of incorporate it into my shot. I get used to it, I account for it, and now that it's gone and everything is just absolute, everything is straight on for now, it's really, really weird. I'm going to Team Deathmatch. Team Deathmatch is probably better just to, you know, loosen up with it and everything, because it does feel tense. It feels tight just because it's brand new. I've seen plenty of people that go and use like their old controller for the longest time, even though they have a brand new one there, just because they don't want to take the time, the extra day or a few hours to really break it in and get used to it. Remember back when I was playing PS2, shit, I don't even know what grade I was in at that point. I used the most fucked up controller for years. The biggest reason was that my grandparents just wouldn't go and buy me another one just because they thought, you know, it's all my fault that it's broken, and they didn't think it. They knew it was all my fault. It was definitely all my fault. Punching holes through desks, sending it clean through desks, into walls and shit, into the closet, shit like that. It's just bad news. It feels so nice feeling that click each and every single time I press anything on this thing. It feels so, it just, listen to this. You hear that? Do you hear that? I haven't felt that click in I don't know how long. I don't even know why I did that. Oh no, oh no. It's happening again. The same thing that happened last time, just in the thumbprint area. That's it, just right here, that's it. It is so moist. I have been playing a shit ton of Fortnite recently. I've been trying to get a little bit better before it's too painful to actually watch me play, because it's kind of the issue with Rainbow Six and just, yeah.
Enemy paratroopers in the sky.
Enemy paratroopers, and it's 50 to 16, I'm out. I'm just really not good with PC shooters. Like, I have my DPI turned down to like 800 or some shit like that, and then the in-game sensitivity turned down to like 0.06. I just can't do this whole fast, super accurate bullshit with a mouse. I end up freaking out. I land one bullet, and then I just start panicking. Like, I swish it all over the place trying to just wiggle the mouse all over them. And everybody else that I end up facing ends up having laser beam accuracy. Some of these guys are just straight mapping me, and I mean mapping. Like, if you've ever played a Battle Royale game, Fortnite, PUBG, fucking H1Z1, whatever. I mean mapped. No issue at all. And then the whole thing when you die on Fortnite, it pans over to the people and they're always fucking BM dancing on me or some stupid shit. Honestly, I don't think there's anything after I die that a person could do where it wouldn't piss me off. If they stand still, I'm angry they're standing still. If they're just running over my body, looting everything, and then leaving and not BMing in any way, shape, or form, I'm pissed off that they just saw me as business as usual. And then if they're straight BMing me, well, I'm losing it. There is no right way to go about it after you drop me. You just drop me and do what the fuck you want, because it's not gonna matter. You can kill me and then leave and I'll be angry. Starting to see a pattern here. I'm a fucking baby. How many shots? Shit! Apparently going into TDM to get warmed up at least a little bit with the controller is just not working out either. Every single time I go to take a shot now with my sniper rifle, I think of 100% accuracy, and now I'm just lagging back just a little bit. I don't take the shots that I used to be confident in anymore. I'm just all sorts of messed up right now. Hold up. Oh my. If I would have dropped that third guy, if he just wasn't looking at me for just a second, I could have made something out of that. At least a quad feed, at least. That was the strangest collat I've hit in a good amount of time. Oh my god. Gonna hit back-to-back collaterals right there. It probably would have been a second too late. I don't even think it would have been on screen, but I'm feeling it. Whew, okay, I'm starting to feel. Oh, okay. Yeah. Weird collateral. The guy was right in front of me right here, and then the dude was all the way back in the spawn. You could hardly even see the front of that kill cam. It looked like a single and they have no idea what just happened. Shit, just until a couple of years ago, I wore the same shirts like every single day. Not the same exact shirt, but I bought the same. All I had was a bunch of black t-shirts for work, and that's all I wore all the time. The same thing with school and my dress code. All I had was a bunch of different colored collared shirts, and I had the same pair of Vans for, I think, 3 of the 4 years that I was in high school. I get it. Sometimes it's hard to let go, and a lot of people end up hanging on to shit. That's how you become like a 78-year-old pack rat. For whatever reason, they got those golden graham crackers that have been sitting in the back of the cabinet for 8 years. You see them, you look at them every single day, but you just kind of let them be. It's kind of the situation with this. Just don't want to let go. Like, if you have the same pair of Skechers that you've been wearing since you were 6 years old, you're currently 16 and you can feel each and every single rock that you step on, and eventually you're gonna step on a piece of glass or some stupid shit and really fuck yourself up. I'm just saying. That pair of shoes that I had, the soles on the bottom of them, if I just pulled the front of the shoe, would just completely fold in half. It was more or less a closed flip-flop. My old PS2 controller had years of Cheeto dust sitting inside of it. Fucking awesome. I loved it. It's fucking disgusting. I know I didn't really get to demonstrate how a new controller can help you, but I promise you, you won't regret it. It helps, okay? Yeah, so anyway, again, the last couple days, the sub boxes have just been completely fucked up. Getting angry tweets from people, shit, even the dislikes that would normally be on the video, like the people that don't like my videos, that dislike them every single day, aren't even there to dislike and talk shit in the it's weird. It's just not making it to everybody, so go and check that out if you missed that yesterday. Actually, over the past few days at this point. If you haven't seen any of those, if you didn't catch them, I appreciate you checking them out. Again, come and check out the charity stream. It's currently ongoing at the time that you're seeing this. Twitch.tv/abstract sweater. It'll be down in the description as well. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. My most recent videos are popping up on the screen here. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. And yeah, it's been Jev, guys. Later.
pussy in my DNA.